Well, hello to everybody. Welcome to our coverage of the first day of the competition. It may be an overused phrase, but everyone really does start out equal on this day. Stature and reputation and history, all irrelevant, albeit momentarily. This is the game everybody, no matter who they support, can be just a little bit hopeful about. Maybe it's their turn, just maybe. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. First day of the competition, always a special day and a cause for universal optimism.
You know, I think that's true, Peter. I think fans and players alike need to change every so often, and a different feel from the standard routine, and this creates a whole new excitement, and let's get to it.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Mauro Icardi. He's going to be a big threat up front, Peter. And
he's had a shot! Oh, nearly. Just brushed off the ball there. Out to the right. It'll be a throw-in. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Out towards the flank. It's a throw in. Philip gets up to head it! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Comes under pressure and it's come loose. Icardi needed to come up with a better ball.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
A real chance if he can get through.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Sanchez positions himself well and cuts it out. Well, they are working very hard to get it wide now, Jim.
Yeah, I think they've decided to concentrate on working the flanks to help the production line. It's where the room is.
Decent progress down the left. Hit into the middle. Fires from distance. Gave it a go, but off target.
They're probably getting frustrated by the lack of chances, I suppose.
Cuts it out. Icardi. And it's played forward. So a third of the match, or thereabouts, gone, and we still await the first goal. There's the delivery. Forward it goes. Ball's out on the left now. Gets away from his opponent. Phillips, header! Tries to get it forward quickly. Torreira. Onyekuru drives it forward. Out to the left it goes. Gets the better of his man. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Galatasaray have found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Sané. Oh, sweet feet. Good run, ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Caught offside that time. Come back to the keeper. Muslera. Marcao Teixeira. Gundogan. And here's Sané. Hoists it forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to thread it through. Nicely measured pass. It's a brilliant interception. Onyekuru. Gundogan. And here's Sané. Mariano pumps it into the area. Hits one! It's off target and by quite a way.
Torreira put absolutely everything he had into that. Maybe better look next time.
Over to the left. Cut out in the nick of time. Torreira gets it back. Plays it out to the flank. Lobs it in gently. Drives it towards the front. Battles to win it back. Gundogan brings it forward.
Galatasaray really are enduring a frustrating spell when it comes to trying to move the ball around the midfield. They lack the sharpness and urgency.
Oh, that's neat. So was it or wasn't it? Well, you be the judge, but he did look very, very willing to go down.
Well, it looked like a dive to me too. The theatrics were a poor attempt to convince, weren't they?
Galatasaray really could have done without this. First 45 minutes are up. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. And we are up to the break.
Well, both sides have been full of effort, industry, endeavour, and the stats are screaming good things at us. So it's been a very good watch for the neutrals so far, and I'm really looking forward to what's to come in the second half. This could get unpredictable.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And we're already back underway here. No score in the first half. Who's ready to go for it now? He's in! Plays it out to the wing. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Rising over the bar.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
No, that's not the ball he wanted. Hilliman. Into the channel. He has a hit! Really well taken goal. And finally he has breathed life into the game.
Looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction.
checks on the touchline, a change about to occur. Dynamo Moscow take the lead, 1-0.
Oh, half-time has been a blessing for this team. You know, what a great start to the second half.
That looks a foul. The referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card. Sunic. Forward it goes. And they've been caught out here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Torreira played out to the right, back into the middle.
Galatasaray showing a little more urgency now, and to be honest, Peter, this is what's required.
Well, this isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
He goes long, and it's got through.
Dynamo Moscow really are almost trying to pass the ball through a brick wall at the moment. You can see the sense of anxiety has now shifted to the stands.
And it's played forward. Dynamo Moscow get it back again. Tries to get it forward quickly. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Hits one! Chance to shoot! And he's straight offside. Gets it upfield. Onyekuru provides an outlet. And he's got the ball glued to his feet.
Galatasaray are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Forward it goes. And he's there to cut it out.
Dynamo Moscow are clearly looking to kill this game off. It's keeping the ball away from the other end too.
And it's played forward.
Dynamo Moscow are looking to make this one safe. They want to reduce the risk.
Shot at goal! Goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time! Decisive strike!
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all round.
He's made it two, and no doubt he's hungry for more. Dynamo Moscow have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0. And it's been taken straight back. Hoists it forward. Torreira tries to get it forward quickly. He gets past his man. And it's Icardi. He's in, surely. Onyekuru crosses it in low. Shoots! Oh, that's a fine save!
Torreira really must have felt he had the measure of the keeper then, but how wrong he was.
And there goes the final whistle. So beaten on enemy territory, but all is not lost. They will have to turn it round in the second leg at home. Would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim? Hello and welcome to everyone who has joined us with kick-off imminent here in the second half of this first round tie. Some have described it as a dead rubber, so significant was the gulf in the performances of the two sides in the previous leg. Whether that turns out to be the case remains to be seen. There are 90 minutes still to be played. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. Well, if something's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Yeah, the outlook.
And the shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was hit with great power, Peter, but sadly not great precision.
Onyekuru. Driving on, a real charge here. Onyekuru is fouled. So who's he going to be aiming for here? Just brushed off the ball there. Falcao tries to get it forward quickly. Back to the keeper and try something new. Onyekuru. Onyekuru needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clear...
Philip! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, that's a sparkling save. Absolutely sparkling. His reflexes work.
He's had a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's a real shame, Peter, because it was beautifully worked. Took the defence out of the picture, but he'll be in no hurry to watch the replay.
It's being played forward. Philip with a delicate ball. Shapes to shoot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Dynamo Moscow have opted to really stretch the game now.
Yeah, that's pretty evident, but what's their thinking?
It looks as if the opposition are happy to defend the width of the 18-yard box, trying to remove that compactness.
Hoists it forward. It's a brilliant interception. Philip. Ball through needs to be good. Oh, shooting chance! There's a goal! Simplicity itself.
Well, he made it obvious as to where the pass should be played, Peter, and it made the finish look that bit easier.
Dynamo Moscow have made their breakthrough, so can they build on it? Ball's loose, who's getting there? Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Plays it out to the wing, he's made sure that that won't get through. Dinks one in, managed to get it away.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
What a throw in. Hit into the middle. Muslera claims it. Just ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Philip. Galatasaray are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Onyekuru takes control of it and he's on the move. Lamina, he's had a shot! And he's there to clear it. It's Lamina. Great leap! And that's caused a worry or two.
Lamina certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? And it's played forward. Philip. And the first half is done. So there you have it, a close sport half of football. One that still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now.
Well, it hasn't exactly gone to plan so far, but there's no need to panic. There's still plenty of time to get back into this. As always, an early goal would help swing things back in their favour.
And we are already promptly back underway.
I think they've got to go out at the start of this second half now and set a tone that smacks of intent and determination. Should they manage it, I think they can find a way back.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that and just kind of walk around and let others do all the chasing, but instead he looks as if he relishes the chance to dig in for his team here.
Onyekuru, he's on a run down the left wing. It is a corner. Tries to get it clear. Lofted into the middle. It's a throw in. Seri. It's Lamina. Whipped in. And back out it comes. Galatasaray still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Look at the defender bombing forward. A reprieve,
Albeit perhaps momentary.
and here's Sané.
Seri.
And that has been cleared. And the counter is on. Marcao Teixeira positions himself well and cuts it out.
Attempts to play it through.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Seri looking to play it into the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. That was travelling. Seri battles to win it back. Lamina. Sané. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Now a chance to break. Finds himself eased off the ball. Sunic. It's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Good take, and he's had a look. Drives it towards the front. And it's got through. Philip. That's a throw.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Philip. Looking for a decent ball in. Regardless of the outcome, it is good to see someone running at the defence like that. Oh, good interception. Forward it goes.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. Out to the left it goes. Danger averted for now. And that's been won straight back.
Seri.
Speculative strike. Gave it a go, but off target. Oh, that had to be more accurate. He goes long. Well weighted. Sané. He gets past his man. That's good defending, very good defending. Galatasaray are out. Beaten in the first leg, beaten again in the second. There is little room for argument.